Hi, my name is Nathan Merrill. I'm an attorney with EasyLegacyPlan.com. We've created these educational videos to help you understand a little bit more about the planning process and what types of things you'll need to think about when you put together your Easy Legacy plan. One of the questions we often get asked is, what types of things do I need to think about when I'm considering leaving assets to my heirs? Most people will start with the default of, well, I'll just leave it to all my kids outright. One of the obvious questions there is, are the kids adults? It is probably not a great idea to leave assets of any type and significance to minors. So one of the first things we think about with clients or discuss with them is whether all of the people that they anticipate leaving assets to are able to accept those assets and be owners of those assets. So with minors, we will almost always default to setting up standby trust for them. A trust that's set up simply to accept the assets that you're leaving behind for them on their behalf until they reach either certain ages or achieve certain milestones where you feel that they'll be ready to accept those assets and be responsible for them. Other things you may consider as part of that process is what types of things you want to make sure they're spending the money on. Education is obviously always very important to folks, that they want to make sure that the assets they're leaving behind are given priority allocation to make sure that educational opportunities are achievable. So that's another thing to consider when it comes to what you want your estate plan to address. If you're leaving assets outright to your children, then you can't really make sure that things are being used for helping them to buy a home or helping them to pursue an education or even helping them to start a business. With the use of trusts in your estate plan, we can make sure that whoever's in charge of dispensing those assets to your children or your loved ones, that it's going to further the purposes and the goals and the aspirations you have for your children and your heirs. That's an important thing to consider as you're putting together your estate plan. This isn't simply a process of moving money or assets from one bucket to another. We're trying to take the wealth and the things that you've accumulated in your life and make sure they're transferred to your heirs and beneficiaries in a way that's both meaningful to you and meaningful to them, that it does something to enhance their lives, does something to create opportunity for them, and ultimately leave a legacy, which is why we call our product the Easy Legacy Plan. We want to make sure you have the opportunity to put in place something that leaves a legacy for your posterity. We look forward to working with you, and hopefully our videos are helping to give you clarity and understanding on how to proceed with your estate plan. Thank you.